Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Jim Johnson. I am the project manager and line editor for the Star Trek Adventures RPG and the Captain's Log Solo RPG, and I am here to not even talk about either one of those. I'm here to talk about the new to me anyway, BlueBrixx, Klingon Bird of Prey building set. I got this from BlueBrixx a couple weeks ago. I didn't get it from them. I bought it from them. They don't. This is a unsolicited, unpaid review of their product. I just bought it for the love because I love Star Trek. I love building sets, and so I thought I would review this here Klingon Bird of Prey. So this was a set that I picked up. They were on sale a few weeks ago because of the old packaging, and I thought I'd check it out. This is a 253 piece set, so it's a pretty small set. Not too difficult at all, but I thought I'd go ahead and give you a review here, tell you a little bit about it. So, as with all their sets, this is a nice sturdy box, full color, all sides. You can see the picture on the front there, picture on the back of the model, a little closer detail there. Usual packaging on the sides and the front, so on and so forth. So the inside is a nice little cardboard tray. Inside the cardboard tray is a full color manual stapled. This is a 18 page full color manual. You can see the inside there. The steps are pretty clear to follow. There's a complete inventory on the back sheet, and pretty clear instructions, from one to end. This box contained, I think, 5 poly bags of assorted pieces. They were not numbered in any particular order. They were just all in the box. So to build this, you would just need to dump all the pieces into a bin or onto your table or floor, however you like to build, and then just start sorting pieces and going with it. They weren't organized in any particular way, other than just in the bags in whatever distribution BlueBrixx sees fit to put their pieces in. And then you just follow the steps, one by one, just like you would a Lego set or any other BlueBrixx set. So there's the instruction manual. And then, of course, as with all BlueBrixx sets and most Lego sets, there was a bunch of extra pieces. This was a pretty much expected distribution of random little 1x1 tiles and plates. There was an extra half, 1x2 triangle tile. I'm not sure where that was supposed to go. Might have just been an extra. I don't think I missed a step. I double checked. Didn't see anything wrong. So anyway, extra pieces if you want them. Just drop those into the tray there. And then let me show you the model itself. Again, this is the Klingon Bird of Prey. So I'll show you the full model here. There is the front of it, and there's the top view. Pretty decent top view look and feel there. There it is from the side, and from the bottom. I'll get more detail once I get it off the stand here. So let me carefully take this off the stand. There we go. Oh, didn't quite get the pin out, but that's okay. So the stand, as with all of BlueBrixx sets, the stands are themed to the faction. So this is the Klingons. Of course, there's the Klingon symbol on the stand, and then the placard, information placard, says Klingon Bird of Prey. It has the original series Star Trek logo on it. So that is, this was dated 2021, so this is probably one of the first sets that BlueBrixx came out with. I'm willing to bet that they hadn't thought through completely which logo to put on the placard, so that's the original series logo. And even though this is a Klingon Bird of Prey, it probably should have come from the movies, maybe even Next Gen or DS9, but I'll let it go. But there's the stand, pretty nice. It's got a spindle in the middle. And as with the Klingon Vorcha class that I reviewed some time ago, the weird little funky thing about that is that if you put the model, and I'll talk about the fragility of this model here in just a minute, but let me get this fixed here. Where does this go? Oh, that goes over there. Okay. If you were to put this model on the spindle, you could actually make the Klingons hit a temporal loop just by spinning around, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's just the nature of the stand. The other stands for like the Starfleet ships don't have that quite same kind of issue. They're built differently. But anyway, there's the stand. And now let's get to the model itself. So as you can see, as I've been fumbling with this over the last couple of minutes here trying to get it on the stand, you'll note that this model is extraordinarily fragile. Excuse my language. Apologies. Extraordinarily fragile. There is In fact, I'm not even gonna try. This has happened too frequently now to bother with. If you can see, here's the bottom of the ship. You can see that there's a click hinge right there, and there's one on the other side. And that click hinge is the only thing that holds these wings onto the fuselage. And the wings are just it's two things in my opinion. Number one, the wings are too heavy for that click hinge to fully support the wing, right? So like, I get what they were going for. I think they were going for the weight to try to make the wing bend. Although if these were Lego click hinges, you could just click, and it would stay in that position. So it's one thing is the wing is too heavy for the click hinge. The other thing is I think it's got to be the manufacturing of the way the click hinge is made, and how the peg, the other half of the click hinge, the little socket here, if you can see it, that little piece right there, the manufacturing doesn't give it a snug enough of a fit. So when you put this wing into that click hinge, it's just not strong enough to hold, and it just literally it just pops right off. And just moving this around, both wings have fallen off repeatedly just in this 5 minutes of recording this, which was frustrating while I was building it, and frustrating now while I'm reviewing it. Like, here I am wanting to do a really good, honest, clean, positive review, and yet pieces are falling everywhere. The other thing that I found discouraging is I've had this set built for I think 5 days maybe, and on the wings, of course, is this little gun, right? This little phaser or disruptor turret, and there should be one on both wings. Because these pieces are fragile, and because the manufacturing of the stud and the clutch on the bottom of these plates is not really tight, there is a tendency for these pieces to just fall off, or to just fall off at a touch. Right there it goes. And if you just casually brush against it or tap it or touch it, that thing falls off. And somewhere on my floor here in my office space is the other one. I just have not been able to find it. And unfortunately, BlueBrixx and Legos, like when they hit the ceramic floor, they make a nice little skittering sound. And the cats that reside in this house, it becomes a cat toy until it goes under a piece of furniture or something. And so in 4 days, like, I've already lost one of the two guns, one of the two disruptors, and I have literally no idea where it is. I'm sure I'll go looking for it, but the fact that it's just already so fragile, like I said, just a little nudge, and whoop, there it goes. And I put very little pressure on that, very little effort on that, and it went flying. So really kind of bummed out about that, especially because I think the color scheme on this is pretty cool, right? You got a couple different greens of bricks for the hull and the hull plating and stuff. They got this really neat kind of metallic color here, metallic gray, silverish, for some of the pieces, like the engines and the cowling and stuff, and even on not on the front, but and they made a really nice effort to do these little blades here to set them up in kind of a way to show you kind of what the bird of prey looks like. So like really nice attempts at detail. In the front, you kind of got that the red is supposed to be a cloaking device generator. They did a pretty good job with that. The bridge design on the bottom a little weird, but okay, whatever. Once you get the wings on, assuming they stay on, this kind of feels like a bird of prey. I mean, just the look and feel and the profile is pretty good. But again, the real frustration is just at how fragile it is. Like, see, that looks actually pretty good once you get the wings properly, bent and aligned here. And then if you have geez, what can you do? Yeah, okay. Anyway, so this was the, I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, so the wing design, right, with the extra plates there to kind of echo the wing formation. And again, these are symmetrical and identical, the two wings. They were built the same, just in opposite directions because they're on opposite sides. You got the bottom, you get some great pieces underneath there. I'm going to throw those in the box. There's the gun, I'm going to throw that in the box. and then the fuselage and the front. You know, again, I can just show you the pieces again. So there's that. There's the back end with the transparent engine thing, which I thought was kind of cool. Just some of the detail here that they've done. There's the pin for the stand at the bottom. So, you know, this was like, I don't know, $15 or something on sale, so it wasn't too expensive. It was about maybe 45 minutes to build, maybe a little bit longer, because the wings kept falling off and I had to keep picking them up again and putting them aside, and then I've lost that piece already, right? So decent model for the price, good detail. I mean, like, all things being equal, like I think if the engineering were a bit better on some of these pieces and it was a little bit more solid and stable, I'd be a lot happier with it. But as it stands, you know, nice effort. But, you know, I guess to be honest with you, the best part for me is the stand, because it looks like a Klingon, like it's on my hat, right? So clearly Klingon. Woo, yeah. All right, so anyway, this was the BlueBrixx Klingon Bird of Prey building set. Again, this is 253 pieces. It's available on their website if you're so curious, if you're really loving Klingons, if you are curious about building a Bird of Prey set and not breaking the bank, and you're willing to be patient with it. And, you know, in fact, if you're willing to indulge in the craggle, right, the crazy glue, you could probably crazy glue those wings right onto that click hinge, and you'd be okay. I mean, I guess the downside to that is that they'll never move you know, until you really break them. And then the downside, of course, is that this set is not designed at all to make the wings go in any other direction than down, right? Like if you've seen the movies and you've seen the like the Klingon Bird of Prey Haynes manual, you know that the wings can go, like in canon, the wings go up as well as down, and there's no way for these wings to make that happen. You can't do both positions here. So very limited maneuverability on the wings. Not least of which is the fact that they're so fragile. I think if I were trying to position them at all, they would just pop right off. In fact, you saw that throughout the video. They were falling off multiple times. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but you know, it is what it is, and I hope you found this video useful, as short as it is. But anyway, Klingon Bird of Prey, BlueBrixx, go check it out. Thanks so much for watching. Any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want. Thank you so much to all the subscribers that have come to the channel in the recent weeks. Really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Really excited to have you be here. So thanks for your time, and I will be back with more BlueBrixx videos and more Star Trek. And thank you so much. Have a great night.